I've been in the content creation business for almost a decade, and there are different genres in this industry. You got your guys doing sports, you got your guys doing finance, and you got your guys focusing on what I would consider relationships. That could be dating coaches, it could be dating shows, and there's also guys who do it for women. That's also a big genre. Dating coaches for women. Guys like Derek Jackson kind of opened up this genre in the black community, giving positive affirmations for women, which is really a subgenre of like a dating coach for women. One of the guys who does this is Fuel for the Body on Instagram, aka Ibrahim Wasim. Now this guy has been around for almost a decade, almost as long as me, if not longer. He's from the San Francisco Bay Area, and he's been doing this pandering thing for a while. But he's a little bit over the top, guys, and he doesn't get any attention from the women that he's trying to help. Now there are some clips that I want to play that I do agree with, and there are gonna be some that I don't agree with. But let's start about violence against women.
A woman is not our enemy as a man. A virtuous woman is a blessing to learn from, comprehend, listen to, grow with, teach, make laugh, and adore. I've never hit a woman and I never will. Men, stop fighting women. Fight your demons that make you fight women. Heal.
Okay, give him a round of applause. I can agree with that. And this came out right after the P. Diddy Cassie situation went down. So give him a thumbs up. I agree with the guy. Let's look at his position on providing for women.
As a man, it's my responsibility to pay bills anywhere I have a key as a provider. It's a woman's responsibility to do all other specific things as a virtuous woman without being told what those things are by a man. Only a virtuous woman deserves a genuine providing man. Only a genuine providing man deserves a virtuous woman. They are soulmates. They will find each other simply by being themselves. They won't have to chase each other. They'll live happily ever after, pouring love and understanding into each other for infinity forever.
All right. He says only a virtuous woman deserves a provider. I'm with that. Give him a round of applause. The brother's cooking. Now stop the show. This is where this Negro is about to start pandering, and it's sad. Let's check it out.
I pray all the fine black women have a good day. How you feeling today, my sister? I had just said this when I spoke at HBCU to a group of women, and they actually went really crazy in a good way, and they said it made them feel good. I love my sisters. You know why I love black women so much? I was birthed by one. And the first human to ever exist was a black woman. Oh, go look it up. Go Google. The first skeleton ever found was in the motherland of a melanated woman. So, that don't mean I exclude anybody. But you know, when we say things like, I love you, I miss you, we don't say it to everybody. We say it to a specific person because it means, you know, way more when we say it on some specified stuff. So, specifically, to my sisters, you're appreciated and you're enough.
First of all, let me just say this. Have a good morning for all the fine black women. Okay, is every black woman fine? Just like for all you handsome black men out there, have a great day. Would every black woman consider every black man handsome? No. So what are you saying to the ones that you don't find attractive? Your morning? Like, what are you saying? Now, the reason why you say you love black women is because they're the first woman ever to be created, because you came from a black woman. Okay, but what else? They wouldn't say that about a black man, right? Like, what other things do they do that you think that are nice, that are great? Because clearly there should be black women that you could explain what they've done for you, right? You haven't done so. And if you look at the comment section for this guy, nobody is even participating in the comment section. Like, nobody even cares what he's saying. Do you want to know why women don't participate with this guy? Because they feel like he's full of That's why. They feel like he's not being honest. He's just trying to grift, but it gets worse.
You'll be thinking your woman cheating all on her phone. No, she screenshotting all on her phone. Don't want you to know the receipts she got. A woman to screenshot comments other women make on your posts just to keep track and see if they're in the trends. See, a woman can screenshot with one hand multiple times in a second. Just be honest with your woman, man. She loyal to you. See? Because in reality, she's your blessing. She'll help you grow. Now, I learned it's best as a man just to be honest with a woman, present her with the truth, and let her do whatever she want with it. You see what I'm saying? See, it was, you know, me being single and unmarried. It's like I let a woman know what it is, and then she'll do what she want with it. But look, never be a slave to a lie, because what happens is you'll become the lie that you're telling.
So basically, he's saying here, your girlfriend is not in her phone talking to somebody else. She's screenshotting you, who is a cheater. In other words, women don't cheat, black women don't cheat, but black men always cheat. What kind of cocaine are you smoking, bro? Like, do you know how many times I've found out my girls were getting their cheeks clapped by somebody else? Booty clapping sounds in their phone. Stop the show. In the phone that I bought them. What? Now, stop the show then. I was clapping them up. I'm not going to lie. I did my share of clapping them up, okay?
He ain't lying.
But this dude is not being realistic. You know, you're trying to act like men are the only people that have problems, and men do have problems. We're gonna be real. A lot of men ain't. What? Just gonna tell the truth. But God, women is right there along with us in equality in many things. They doing the same things that we are doing. And that's why you don't get no comments. Again, let's look at the post. Nobody's interacting with it, okay? Let's check out the next one.
I'm so tired of hearing people say black women single because of this, she unmarried because of that. Any black woman that's single and married, it's her choice. She's not unapproachable. She's not undeserving of marriage. Trust me, there are healing, genuine, reciprocal men out here who would love nothing more than to say I do and marry a beautiful black woman. We just working on ourselves before we approach her, because we don't want to approach her with no BS or no drama from her past. Speaking for myself. See what I'm saying? I've never been married, but I've always had in my mind's eye knowing I want to be a husband. That's why I have to learn how to be one before I approach her, man. I'm not trying to marry a woman, then go through years where it's a start of marriage and I'm learning why we betrothed. Nah, man, I'm trying to be enough for myself and enough for her before I even approach her.
Bro, this dude is probably clapping more cheeks than the law allows, bro. The biggest dudes that get the most women and do the most cheek clapping it up, cheating and stuff, it's guys like this. Like, these guys literally use women. I'm not saying that he does it, but dudes that do this, there's a reason why they're doing it, okay? They probably get a lot of chicks, or they think to get a lot of chicks, and they probably be booty clapping them up, although I haven't heard any scandals about him. First of all, women are single is because of their choice. They're not married because of their choice. Let me ask you something, bro. When you see somebody poor, is it their choice if they're poor? Or they can't get a great job, is it their choice? Well, in the fact that they didn't put in the effort required to get that money is a choice, but it's not like they don't have the choice to get what they want. If that was the case, women would be having the choice to marry the most attractive guy, they would have the wealthiest guys, and they don't. So there is no choice. Somebody else has to make the choice for them. They can't marry themselves. Stop the show. Maya married herself, the singer, right? But you know, they can't do that. They need somebody to say I do. So again, you're putting the ownership on them as if they have all power of heaven and earth in their hands, and you're not really taking into the man's perspective that there's a reason why he doesn't want to marry certain people. And again, not to say that black men are not perfect, because black men do make mistakes, but do women make mistakes? Of course they do. There are a lot of women that make mistakes that put them in positions of not meeting quality men. That could becoming single mom or developing certain bad habits or whatever it could be that could deter them from meeting a guy. You cannot tell me that these mistake-free black women who have all the decision-making power in their hands will just go out and get whatever they want, because a man can't do that. A man can't just go out there and get whatever he wants. Like, oh, I want to marry that chick. No, there's a lot of work and dedication you need to do for him to work on himself. Interestingly enough, you talked about that in this video. You are quote unquote working on yourself to be with a woman. How many women do you ever hear talk like that? I'm working on myself as a woman to get the man that I desire. I don't even think you ever heard that before ever. I've never heard a woman say that before. Not that they don't say it, I've never heard it. You see, men feel like they need to work on themselves to get the woman they want, when you never hear really women say that. Women believe they are entitled to have, not all, but most feel like they are entitled to have, they deserve to have the man that they want, which this is a difference in the relationship dynamic between black men and black women. But this last quote is gonna shock you.
This girl's wearing that cleavage out. I'll never let my woman wear that. Or tight clothes. I'll never let my woman do anything. As a man, I don't control a woman. As long as she dresses herself love and clothes with genuine intent, her appearance don't dictate her worth. Men too insecure to let a woman be a baddie. Shouldn't date a baddie. Shit for genuine men only that's confident. Hey, I'm a grown-ass man. You ain't about to let me do nothing. And she a grown-ass woman. You're not about to let her do nothing. What you gonna do is let your insecurity stay in the past. Let your trauma stay in the past and heal. Stop projecting your insecurity onto a confident, beautiful person, because guess what? I want all eyes on my woman. She deserves it. She deserves that attention. She deserves that bag. She deserves every blessing that's coming to her for her inner beauty, outer beauty, beautiful soul, and beautiful spirit.
Don't try to change a baddie, right? You're insecure. Don't tell her what she can't wear. But wait a minute, this is a compromise, right? I'm supposed to be the husband. You expect me to take care of a woman that doesn't want to listen to what I'm saying? 4 words. Get the out right now. Plain and simple. There's no way that any man who is worth his weight in gold is going to work his off, that's confident. And he's gonna have a woman going around dressing however she wants to dress and be married. It's not gonna happen unless you're an entertainer. Now, if you want a woman like that, that's fine, okay? And I do agree, don't date the baddies. But when you with me, because I gotta sacrifice to do the things you want me to do, I gotta be home coming in on time, I gotta be paying the bills. Oh, you're gonna be doing those things that I'm asking you to do, or you're gonna be gone. All right? If you wanna go date Ibrahim Wasim, go do it. But it's not gonna go down here. And a lot of men need to take that perspective, okay? You don't wanna do what I'm asking you to do? You will do it to be in a relationship with me? I don't care what you were doing before. Because if your life was so great before, let me just tell you this, right? Women can have great lives, but men's infrastructure and discipline, if it's a good man, adds overall to that life. It makes her life more organized, it can make her life better, okay? Men can't really go into a woman's life and his life becomes better, right? But a woman, if a man has his stuff together, what she has in a man's life in discipline can really improve her quality of life. But it's rules. It's rules to that. No, if you want to dress like that, you need to stay single. And don't try to make a man feel bad for wanting those demands, because a woman want what she want. When a woman want a man that's successful, has money, has education, is a certain kind of height, drives this kind of car, lives that, she's asking for what she wants. You said she deserves it, so a man don't deserve it? A man don't deserve nothing? Like, we got to be equal in these conversations. Like, yes, women do and definitely need protection and need somebody to look after them, but it's something that they got to do too. Why is it that a man got to do everything and then they in return don't gotta do anything? That's why you see the problem in black relationships, because it's only one-sided. Like, no, we gotta do things for each other, okay? So if you're dressing like that and you wanna get married and you're a little bit showing too much and you wondering why that guy is not really getting with you, probably because there's some things you need to do to fit that mold of a wife, because you will be somebody's mom. You gotta go to PTA meetings and things like that. You can't be going over there with the booty hanging all out like that to certain people. It's not gonna look good. He's a businessman, can't have that. Sorry. And Ibrahim Wasim, well, it's apparent he's not doing that well. You can go and deal with him, but you know what? A woman don't want to deal with nobody like him. He's still trying to make it. You want to get up there with the guys who got it? Want to change your ways. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shirley Jackson, back at it again with the episode of Fair Use. I'm out.